Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to find today. I think we're near the river, and I think there's some petroglyphs in here. I think I want to get down toward that bump I see out there. Now, I don't really expect to find anything on this bump because there's other rocks closer to the river which might be better. A little bit of an unusual rock to find here. Not finding any other river cobbles. There's always a chance that some of this stuff was moved by people long ago to this spot. Concentration of rock like this. That one's quite sharp. I don't know. I don't know what a pro would say. See a lot of sharp, possibly work stone, all in one spot like this. Could be man-made stuff. Nice. There's a lot of power lines here. It's because it's near a power plant that has been shut down hadn't been modernized, I guess. One of the dirtier coal plants. Well, that face is a little bit better, and I think I see a mark on it. Maybe an early McDonald's franchise, Golden Arches right there. Definitely something old and man-made. Well, I was walking along the top up there, and I noticed below me was this flat rock. And I decided I should go down and look because that might be a decent face. And it took me, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to get here. But it was worth the effort, as there certainly are petroglyphs here. They're the fader. They're more faded than the more recent graffiti. I doubt if that's Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Although there are a couple over there I'll look at that are really old inscriptions. Well, I really enjoy walking around places like this. Of course, there's nobody out here, and there aren't probably not very many people ever come out here. So you really feel like you're, hunting for stuff, and it makes it really nice if you find something. Let's notice this. I don't know anything about bottles, but looks like it's been here for a while. The river and the railroad. Spent a lot of time around here because there's plenty of ancient signs. Well, I'm a little disappointed because I've hit most of the rock I can find around here, which I spotted on satellite, so I made sure I was walking around it. And I believe there's a nice petroglyph site around here somewhere, but I just haven't found it. Well, I had enough time to drive to another spot. One I had marked as a place to look at. It's not a known petroglyph area, but I read, I think it was a 1992 article where they mentioned a petroglyph here. So, shortish walk, look here, then I can go home. Petrified wood. You need rocks for petroglyphs, but petrified wood is not, I don't think I've ever seen a petroglyph on petrified wood. I don't think it would take. That's mainly what we got over there. If I'm looking for a needle in a haystack, let's say there may only be one petroglyph here, and who knows where in a couple mile circumference. There are a couple of rocks here which aren't petrified, so I better look at them. This one. Yep, these are not petrified wood, but also no petroglyphs. Some pretty nice petrified wood specimens, though. Painted desert and the petrified forest go together. Mainly a coincidence, I would say. I don't know. A scholar in the area might say, not surprising. Well, I'm not seeing any encouraging rocks here on the front side. I gotta get over these little ridge to get to the back side. May not be easy. You may have to keep walking sideways for a while. Definitely not going over that. Probably continue this way. Nice color contrast with the red wood, and this is the sort of bluish mudstone. We're not too far from Blue Mesa. Yeah, look at the blue-green mixed in. This one over here too. Probably they were connected at some point. You know, I was thinking about it, and probably the explanation for the petrified wood amongst the painted desert is, I think the painted desert is known to be due to volcanic episodes, I think between 230 and 200 million years ago. Several different ones. And the different colors come from the different epochs, volcanic epochs, and the, depends on the mineralization, how much manganese, how much iron, and I suppose a few other minerals as to the colors they ended up with. But probably one of those eruptions took down a big forest. You think about Mount St. Helens, it really took out a lot of trees. Well, if it took out a big forest, they got buried in ash, then, that's what can give rise to all this petrified wood. And of course, the erosion that has then exposed it today. I think the petrified, this wood is thought to be like 210 million years ago. I don't know if I'm remembering it that right, but maybe. Pretty impressive looking on this side. See, it's just eroding away. I understand there used to be a tower on this thing which fell down about, I don't know, 60 or 70 years ago. Well, this could have been a place for petroglyphs. This is some writable rock, but I don't see any here. Some writable rock. I'm not seeing any petroglyphs. Doesn't mean I haven't passed one somewhere along the line and just missed it. Oh, wait a minute. I did it. You can't win if you don't play. That's a pretty good one, and I suspect the reason it was mentioned was because of this little Kachina mask face down there. I think the article might have been about Kachinas. So there is one here. There's some other stuff too. Look at these dot arrangements. It's a 2D matrix and there's a 1D path. A couple of nice spirals together. And we got a bird on top of a wedding cake. There's a big solid circle. Well, I'm glad I'm almost, well, I guess I'm about 3/4 of the way around it. But, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of this one, and probably not many people come here because it's not a known petroglyph area. So glad I did.